Howdy guys. Something a bit different today. We're over on York Peninsula currently. I've been over here fishing, and we're not going to speak any more about that because it was an absolutely rubbish session. Anyway, well, I'm heading back now, but stopped here. We're near Pine Point at Woortie Conservation Reserve, and we're just going to go for a wander along the trail here and see what we find. Honestly, I've never stopped here before. I've driven past it a lot, but I've never stopped here to have a look. So yeah, we'll see what's around, and yeah, I'll come back into you when I find something interesting, like normal. So there are indeed orchids here. They're going to be very late in their season, but this is definitely a new one for me. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to try not to touch this guy because he's still got his labellum out and it's an identifying feature. I think it might be a tiny rusty hood or a small rusty hood, something like that. Definitely a new one for me, and I'm going to take a photo of it. Bear with me. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I think it's tiny rusty hood. But yeah, we'll see from my naturalist later on. There's actually was quite a large colony there. Obviously, we're very late in orchid season now, and it's really dry out here. Oh, excuse me, flies everywhere. Breathing them in. Yeah, very, very late in the orchid season now, and it's very dry out here, so I'm not really expecting to find too much, but just figured I'd stop and have a look while I was in the neighbourhood. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think we're going to find anything other than those. There's not a whole lot of stuff recorded on iNat for this little reserve, so we'll keep wandering and having a look. So just heading back to the car now. These flies are something else here. I haven't found any more of these rusty hood orchids. Honestly, I'm happy just seeing that one. It's nice to add a new one to the life list. Yeah, I've just walked the length of the reserve. It's not very long. It's a few hundred metres at most, I reckon. Yeah, so heading back. It's kind of like a triangle shape. So I'm heading back towards the road to Ardrossan now, and then I'll just head back to the car and we'll carry on our way. But yeah, we'll leave it with just the rusty hood, and I'll show that to you. And it's probably going to be just a real short video, this one. That's all right. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. So I had already filmed the outro, but you know, it's the way these things go. I have just found a few more. Are these little rusty hoods? One here. Flies. Another one here, which is pretty cooked. Yeah, I might grab a photo of this one while I can, before the flies completely strip me of all my flesh. Actually a whole heap in this spot when you stand back and have a look. Another one down here. Another group down here. Mostly finished flowering, but you know, there's still top flowers here that are showing. Another couple in here. A few more underneath there. I'm doing my best here, guys. The flies are insane. Yeah, but you can see the flies. It's really hard work the minute you stop moving. Yeah, cool to see a few more of those rusty hoods. All right, carrying on. Almost back at the car now. Another large group of these guys. Nice double-headed one, or triple-headed one even there. That's cool. And then a few more back over there. Yeah. I'm not sure if these guys actually flower, like with a whole heap up at once. I haven't really seen anything with more than one active flower. Apart from this guy here, it's got 3 on it. But all the other ones I've seen have been like a whole bunch of cooked flowers and then a few active ones, or one active one. So yeah, I don't know. Really cool nonetheless. Alrighty, proper outro this time. We're back at the car. Yeah. Pretty much finished off orchid season. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get another orchid video in this year. It's like mid-October now. Sorry, bear with me, just switching hands. Mid-October now. And yeah, this is kind of the last one I've got teed up for the year currently. I'll probably get out and try and see some Diplodiums. A bit closer to Christmas, November I think they flower, if I can get up in the hills. Yeah, but kind of cool to finish the season with Rusty Hoods, which is one of the first orchids we saw in my first video in Chasing Caladinas episode 1 in Potter's Scrub. I never actually got back down there again this season to see the Rusty Hoods down there in flower, but got to see these ones here today, so that was kind of cool. Alright, I'll leave you with it. I'm going to get in the car and out of these flies that drive me insane. So, hooroo guys.